Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's a new day, and there's some really cool manga out. This is one of them. This is 86 Volume 1 from Yen Press, kicking off the series. I really didn't know much about other than like the little bit of a teaser, and after reading it, it's awesome. This is such a cool comic, or cool manga. Can't wait to read the rest of it. This is like right up my alley. The anime that I used to kind of watch when I was a kid, this reminds me a lot of it. So, original story is by Asato, arts by Motoki Yoshihara, character design is by Shirabii, translation is Ramon, Lempert, and lettering Brandon Bovia. Yen Press hooked us up with a review copy. So this is the concept. There's a place called the Republic of San Magnolia. They've been at a war with this place called the Giadian Empire. And the San Magnolia was in like 86 states, whatever you want to call it, territories. And then to kind of deal with the enemy, they cut things down and got everyone to 85 except this one group of people, who are the non-existent 86 sector. And what they do is basically have the young men and women at part of the 86 go and do the battles on their behalf. They throw them in these mechs, kind of like spider vehicles, to go take on the Giadian Empire. But the big thing is, like, when they report on it to the people of San Magnolia, they say, like, oh, there's no casualties, because the people of the 86 are, like, non-existent. These are individuals who they've decided are non-human, that they kind of are enemies, sort of. They didn't quite go into tons of details to, like, really why they hate this group of people. But they've, like, stripped them of citizenship and threw them out into this wilderness, and basically it's like fight for your freedom and protect us. Really interesting concept, and there's a lot there. This kind of really, first volume, does a lot with the introductions, especially of like this one kick-ass group of the 86 who's just sweet on the battlefield. They just do a whole lot of battles. So this is like, it reminds me of a lot of like that cool anime growing up for me, of just like Robotech, Macross, all that stuff. Giant mechs battling it out. Just with the really cool design. There's one sort of toy that I'm really trying to think of, and I can't think of what the battle, or what it, I guess, is sort of Zoids-ish, I guess would be the closest, maybe. It kind of got a Zoids vibe out of it, because they're like spider mech characters, or vehicles. But it's just like, it's a really interesting manga in that there's a lot of, it's an introduction, but there's a lot of like hints and dances around about this group of the 86 and them being stripped of their rights and how they're looked at as non-existent, non-human. And then also San Magnolia, about how it's like the world's first democracy, or like only democracy, but it really is a kind of just a horrible place, in that they're like treating this group as subhuman and forcing them to do battle for them. And it's a lot of like haves and have-nots. Like there's a lot there, really layered, about like caste and propaganda and horrible governments and like all that stuff. So there's just a lot of potential in this. Plus, just the battles are freaking awesome. They're really cool. I love this. This was such a cool manga. Really cool world. I liked the story, the characters. Like, the thing is, the funniest part is I really couldn't name any of them right now, but like just the concept of it, and it's just there's a cool factor about it, and there's some great visuals, good battles, and it's got those characters you want. That the leader of the robot pilots, who's got, everyone thinks he's hot shit. The other troops who all have their things. It's like very Top Gun in that way. Like, everyone's got their personality. Everyone's got their cool call sign. I want a cool call sign. I want a cool call sign. I'll be completely honest. I'm jealous of the call signs. It's just cool. Like, it's just something really neat about it for me personally. Like, can't wait to read the rest of the series, because I dug the beginning a lot. Show off some of the battle. Like, we can do some of it a little bit. Like, yeah, we'll do this. So we'll start off with this. So here we can see like the mech taking off and kind of doing its thing. The first volley from the enemy coming at them. All the destruction afterwards of just the explosions going off, and then the chaotic battle after. We'll just kind of stop with that. You can see there, like, the manga throws you into the thick of it, like, to start off. It takes a little while for it to really start explaining what's going on, and I think it's part of the reason I like it. And then after the explanation, it gets just more into, like, you know, that Rogue Squadron group that you really want to follow. I mean, if you kind of like that mech battle thing, with a little bit of politics thrown in there, a little bit of cast stuff, a little bit deeper than just robots fighting alien forces, this is for you. It's really, really good. I think there's tons of potential here. I can't wait to see where it goes. I'm really hoping it explores more of the dynamics of these various groups. You know, I can kind of predict and make guesses as to where it's going to go. And if it goes where I think it goes, I'm very, very happy about it. But it's cool. It's really good read. It's really entertaining. I'm a fan of this. I'm like so happy I checked this out. Out now. You can go get it. We got a link beneath this video where you can get it. I'm not 100% sure if it's in stores this week, but it'll be in stores soon. We got a link underneath this video where you can put in your zip code to go find a local store and purchase it. If there is no store near you, we definitely have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that by doing that. You help support our site. Again, I want to thank Giadian Press for hooking us up with the review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you are into manga, if you're into comics in general, Giadian Press, whatever, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.